And then exhale, navel to spine. So now working here, we're gonna extend the exhale. In yoga, this is called Vishamavritti. So you're gonna inhale for the count of 4, filling up your belly. So still sending breath to the belly, and then exhale, navel to spine for the count of 6. So really wring out every last drop of air. So take a few more rounds of breath. Just like this, extending your exhale, draw navel to spine. See if you can even exhale more. So take one more round of this pranayama technique and then let your breath fall back to natural. So no longer trying to control your breath anymore, just let it be natural. And in child's pose, you're gonna walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, place your right hand on top of your left. It's a little side stretch. And now inhale through center, and then walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Place your left hand on top of your right. One more breath here. Inhale back to center. Just take a few more breaths here, maybe setting an intention for class. So maybe something you want to cultivate today, maybe you commit to just being present for the next hour. And all together, inhale through the nose, and then exhale, open up your mouth, sigh it out. So one more breath, just like that. Inhale big through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise up to tabletop position. Hands and knees. So spread your fingers wide, weight in your thumb and index finger. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, round your back, push the mat away. So inhale, drop, maybe make circles. Do whatever feels good right now. Exhale, round your back, maybe sway side to side. So continue here for a few rounds, just moving through cat and cow, connecting movement with breath. Inhale and exhale. Nice, and nice, Maddie. So take 2 more rounds. And then we'll meet in a neutral spine. So from a neutral spine, tuck your toes and just hover your knees. Push the mat away. So you're starting here to fire up the core. Maybe rock front and back. A little movement. Maybe lift your right toes and then your left. Breathing here. Draw your belly button in. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to pedal out the legs. to drop your heels side to side. First down dog of practice, maybe of the day, maybe of the week. So bend your right knee, bend your left knee. And then find center. Find some stillness here, so check in with your form. Elbow creases are wrapped towards each other. Your ears are in line with your biceps. Knees can be bent here to help elongate the spine. Just think about drawing your hips up. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open up the mouth. Ha. So now you're gonna move here. Inhale, drop to tabletop position. Hover the knees for more work. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, drop to tabletop. Exhale, down dog. So picking up the pace. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Continue this movement here with your breath. Maybe challenging yourself to move a little faster than what feels good. Just starting to build some heat. Two more rounds. Yeah, nice. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. From downward facing dog, inhale, roll forward to plank pose. Push the mat away, draw your belly in. Hold here. Maybe rock front and back on your toes. And then bring your right hand to the middle of your mat, left fingertips towards the ceiling, side plank. You can drop down onto the knee here. Gaze up towards your hand if it's okay with your neck. Lift your hips up, strong in your right hand. One more breath, inhale. Exhale back to high plank. Left hand to the middle of your mat, right fingertips towards the ceiling. One more breath here. Reach up, lift your hips, and then exhale to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now you'll move here again. Inhale, roll forward to plank pose. And like a wave, exhale, downward facing dog. Continue here. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, down dog. Maybe moving a little faster. Inhale forward, exhale, down dog. Inhale forward, exhale back. Continue here with your breath. Finding a sense of fluidity in the movements. Seamlessly from plank to down dog. Take two more rounds. Beautiful, nice Hannah, nice Kimberly. After your last round, downward facing dog. Let it go. Ha. Inhale, look forward at your hands. Exhale, step your feet to meet your hands. Uttanasana, forward fold. So big toes come to touch, heels are slightly apart. Knees can be bent, weight in the balls of your feet. Let your head and neck go. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Ragdoll pose. Plant your right hand on your mat, or you can bring it to a water bottle or a block or whatever prop you have around, and then left fingertips towards the ceiling for a twist. You can bend that right knee for a little IT band stretch. One more breath, inhale. Exhale back to center. Plant your left hand, right fingertips towards the ceiling. And this time you can bend your left knee. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, flat back, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide overhead. Sun salutation A. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back, high plank, all the way to your belly for this first round. Plant your hands directly under your shoulders. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Float your hands up. The tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. Lift up even more. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down, downward facing dog. Ha, open up the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, look forward at your hands. And at the end of your exhale, step or float, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide overhead. One breath per movement this time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step or float, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. If you're coming to chaturanga, elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Your thighs are lifted, tops of your feet press down into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, let it go. Ha. Take a few breaths here. Ha, open up the mouth, let it go. Inhale, look forward. And then at the end of your exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide overhead. One more time, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Downward facing dog. Ha. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open up the mouth. One more time, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, open up the mouth. Ha. Inhale, look forward at your hands. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide overhead. And then exhale, you can bring your hands down to your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. So taking a few breaths here, you can close your eyes. Just tuning into your breath, to your heartbeat, noticing some of that heat that we built. So if at any point I'm moving too fast or too slow, feel free to move at your own pace. I'm just up here guiding, but this is your practice, so whatever feels beneficial for you today. Slowly blink your eyes open if they're closed. And then inhale, you're gonna bend into your knees. Big toes are touching, a slight distance between your thighs for Utkatasana chair pose. Weight is in your heels. Yeah. And then bring your hands to your hips. So in chair pose, we tend to want to stick our butts out. See if you can slightly tuck in. So you should feel this in your core. And now rebend the knees, re-extend the arms. Breathing here. Inhale, hands start center. And then exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Hook your left elbow to your knee. Make sure your left knee isn't creeping forward. Draw it back. Hands can stay at heart center. Maybe you open them up. One more breath here. Really wring out your torso. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow to knee. Hands can stay in prayer or open them up. One more breath here. Inhale back to center. Sink a little deeper. You got it. Just little baby pulses up and down. 1 inch. So breathing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, step back, moving through chaturanga or straight to down dog. And right when you get to down dog, you're gonna step your right foot in between your hands, back heel down 45 degrees, warrior one. Feet. So we'll hold here for this first round. So finding your foundation here, pressing fiercely into the back edge of your back foot. Your front knee is working towards a 90-degree angle. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold in towards your thigh. One more breath here. Inhale, rise up. Release the clasp. Arms reach up. One more breath. And then exhale, let it go. Moving through chaturanga. So inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the same exhale, step your left foot through. Warrior one on the other side. Yeah. So finding your breath, checking in with your alignment here. Awesome. And then inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, open up your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold in towards your thigh. Awesome, you guys look beautiful. So just notice, just check in here in this moment of stillness where your breath is and where your mind is. See if you can bring your attention back to the inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, rise up, release the clasp. Reach your arms up. Exhale, let it go, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Open up your mouth. Ha. One more time like that. Release anything that is not serving you today. Ha. Inhale, look forward at your hands. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. So now one breath per movement. This time, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the same exhale, step your right foot through. One breath, rise up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Chaturanga. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot through. One breath, rise up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let it go. Ha. So we'll take a few breaths here. If you're feeling fiery and want even more heat, then maybe doing some frog hops here, some donkey kicks. Nice, and yeah, maybe grab a drink if you need. Take breaks, take rests, listen to your body. And then we'll find downward facing dog when you're ready. And then inhale, look forward at your hands. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. And then exhale all the way to stand. Take a few breaths here. You can grab a drink here. Maybe you close your eyes and just tune back into your breath and notice some of the heat that we're continuing to build. Open up the mouth, exhale. If your eyes are closed, slowly blink them open. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high to the sky. So square your hip off. That might bring your foot down a little bit. Here we tend to open upper hip, so square it off towards the ground. Exhale, knee to nose. So push the mat away, round your back. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hold here. Inhale, you're gonna drop your knee so that it's hovering the mat, and then exhale, shoot it back up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, shoot it back up. Again, inhale. Exhale, shoot it back up. One more time, inhale, drop. Exhale, shoot it back up, and as quietly as you can, step your right foot in between your hands. Rise up, high lunge. So your knee is stacked over your ankle. Strong in the back leg. Drop your shoulders back and down. Find some stillness here. Maybe bend more into the right knee. And now you're gonna move here. Inhale, you're gonna drop your left knee down towards the mat. Arms come to cactus. Exhale, extend. So inhale, drop. Exhale, extend. Again, inhale. Exhale. A little faster. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Inhale, hands to heart center. And then exhale, take a twist here. Left elbow comes to your right knee. Gaze up towards the ceiling if that's okay with your neck. Breathing into your belly. See, imagine like you're trying to wring out your torso with your breath. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, open it up. Pin your left heel down, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Sweet. So finding your warrior 2. So just coming to check in with your alignment. So make sure you can still see your big toe and your knee isn't falling in. Yeah, awesome. So active through the fingertips. Get active through your arms and then set your gaze over your middle finger. Sink a little deeper. Tone in the low belly. Draw your navel up and in. And now we're gonna move here. So inhale, your hands are gonna come to heart center, so you can watch if you're confused. Hands come to heart center, you're gonna bend into your left knee for Skandasana. And then exhale back to warrior two. So inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale. Exhale, moving with breath, moving at your pace. So maybe picking up the pace a little bit. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Take a few more rounds on your own. Finding some fluidity between the movements, just like the beginning of class. And then we'll meet in warrior two. Inhale, breath, warrior two. And then exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh, bicep along ear. Your hand can come down to the mat or a block or any sort of prop you have around. So gazing up towards the ceiling, if it feels okay. One more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, chaturanga. You'll meet in downward facing dog, however you want to get there. So in downward facing dog, open up the mouth. One more time again, inhale. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. So square off your hip. And then exhale, knee to nose, push the mat away. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Two more times, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Last time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hold here. So now you'll move again here. Inhale, drop your knee, so it's hovering the mat. Exhale, shoot it back up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, shoot it back up. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, two more times. You got it. Last time. Exhale, hold here. And then as quietly as you can, step your left foot in between your hands. Rise up, high lunge. Stillness. Find some stillness here. Maybe notice where you're gripping the mat. See if you can find some softness. So now you'll move here. Inhale, drop your right knee down. Arms come to cactus. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Moving with breath. So we can start to pick it up a little bit. Inhale, drop. Exhale, rise. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Two more times. We'll meet in high lunge. Inhale, hands start center. Reach forward and then exhale, twist. Hook your elbow to your knee. You can drop down onto the knee here too. So once again, think about wringing out your torso. Notice where your mind wants to go, especially when you want to get out of a pose. So one more breath here, inhale. Exhale, pin your right heel down, warrior two. Beautiful. So find some stillness here, check in with your alignment. And then when you're ready, find a few breaths of stillness. Gaze over your middle finger. So now you'll move here, inhale, bend your right knee, Skandasana. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale. So finding your breath, finding your pace. Take 2 more rounds. Maybe challenging yourself for these last 2 rounds. We'll meet in warrior two. Inhale, breath, warrior two. And then exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh, bicep along ear. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, hands down towards the mat, chaturanga or straight to down dog. You'll meet downward facing dog, however you want to get there, or child's pose. So we'll take a few breaths of rest here, whether you're in downward facing dog or child's pose. Open up the mouth, let it go. Maybe put a little smile on your face. Finding some gratitude for this moment and for this practice, for showing up today. So we're gonna move through that same sequence, this time 1 breath per movement, and I'm gonna take out the dynamic movements. So I'll be up here doing it with you. If you get confused, you can watch, and I'll also be cueing, but feel free to move at your own pace, take anything out, add anything. I am gonna be adding half moon at the end, so if you know you need a prop for that, maybe bringing a pillow or a water bottle or a block if you have one to the front of your mat. And then downward facing dog when you're ready. So downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. 1 breath, rise up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, Skandasana. Listen here, exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Right fingertips towards the mat or a prop. Left fingertips towards the ceiling. Shoulders are stacked. And we'll hold here for a few breaths. Awesome, I love the creative props. Awesome. You can stay here, maybe come into sugarcane pose. So bending your right knee, or whatever is your lifted leg. And then taking a hold of your foot. Yeah, your left leg. So So wherever you're at, one more breath. And then slowly all the way back to warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. And then exhale, let it go, chaturanga. Downward facing dog, let it go. So right into the other side. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. One breath, rise up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, skandasana. And then exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So breathing here. If you're feeling wobbly, gaze down at your hand. If you're feeling steady, yeah, maybe try gazing up towards your fingertips. Stay here, maybe come into sugar cane. So bend your right knee and then you can catch a hold of your right foot. Awesome work, guys. If you fall out, just come back in. One more breath. And then slowly all the way back to warrior two. One breath in warrior two, inhale. Exhale, flow it out. Let it go. Open up the mouth, let it go. So one more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale, Inhale, look forward at your hands. And then exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. So big toes come to touch, heels slightly apart. And then inhale, bend into your knees, Utkatasana. You've been here before. From Utkatasana, you're gonna come into eagle arms so that your right arm is under your left. You can either come into the full wrap or just give yourself a hug. While in chair, you're gonna place your right thigh on top of your left thigh for Garudasana, eagle pose. So really bend into your knees, draw your thighs together, and then notice if you're gripping the mat with your toes. See if you can lift them up. Lift your elbows up so that they're in line with your chin. So set your gaze, your drishti. You might have a lot of distractions in your house. But see if you can just find a point of stillness. Inhale, Garudasana. And then exhale, you're gonna round your back, bring your elbows to your knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, Garudasana. One more breath, sink a little deeper. And then exhale, release. Arms reach overhead. And then right into the other side. So Utkatasana, bend your knees. This time, left arm under right. And then when you're ready, left thigh on top of right thigh. Beautiful. Awesome work. Set your gaze. Ungrip your toes, find some softness. Now you'll move here. Inhale, Garudasana. Exhale, round your back, elbows to knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Again, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise, sink a little deeper, you got it. And then exhale, release, arms overhead. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, move through chaturanga or straight to down dog. You can come to child's pose if you'd like. We'll take a few breaths here. So you can grab some water if you want. And we'll just take a few moments to check back in. So notice how your body is feeling. And also just notice the quality of your mind. Notice how you feel now compared to the beginning of class. Maybe just coming back to your intention that you set. So open up the mouth, let it go. And then I invite you to do lion's breath here. So open up your mouth, stick out your tongue. So again, inhale through the nose, exhale, lion's breath. One last time, really release what you don't need. Inhale, exhale. We'll meet in downward facing dog in the next 5 breaths. If you'd like to stay in child's pose a little longer, please do. If you're feeling fiery and you're feeling ready, then find your way to down dog. And if you have even more energy to burn off, you can do some donkey kicks, some frog hops, just burning off some extra energy here. Nice, and awesome. So downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, and then exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Your weight is still even in your hands. It's like you're trying to kick yourself in the butt with your heel. So open up your knee a little more. You can stay here, or optionally, bring your right foot down to the ground for wild thing or flip dog. So lift your hips up, reach towards the front of your room or wherever you're at. One more breath here if you're here. And then slowly, with control, flip back over three-legged dog. And then exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, rise up high lunge. Inhale, hands start center. You're gonna roll forward on your back toes and then lightly lift up or step up, Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Hands can stay at heart center. You can bring them forward or back. So finding your variation here. Beautiful, guys. Maybe put a little smile on your face. Ungrip your toes. One more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, hands down towards the mat or whatever props you have for standing split. So release your head and your neck. So now you're gonna move here. So inhale, you're gonna bend your right knee, so you can watch me as well. Bend your right knee, and you're gonna bring your left shin down to the mat for a primal squat. And then exhale, you're gonna plant your hands and re-extend your foot. So inhale, bend your right knee, left shin comes down. So look like that. And then exhale, hands plant, re-extend. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. If you're feeling really fiery, inhale, lower, exhale, rise. Maybe a little handstand hop. It's only an option. So inhale, lower, exhale, rise. Again, inhale, exhale, maybe hop. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, exhale, hold here, standing split. Release head and neck. Your hands can stay down onto the mat. Maybe you work towards wrapping your right hand behind your calf, maybe your left hand too. Big balance. Embrace the wobble here. So finding your edge. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, left foot meets right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm sweep wide overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog, however you want to get there. So open up your mouth. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. And then exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Stay here, optionally flip dog. So left foot down towards the ground. You can keep your right leg straight for wild thing or both knees bent for flip dog. Lift your hips. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale slowly with control back to 3-legged dog. And then exhale, step your left foot through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Inhale, hands to heart center. Roll forward on your back toes. Get strong in your left foot. Warrior 3. Lift your right toes up. Pick whatever arms you'd like. Nice, Hannah. Embrace the wobble. Draw your belly up and in. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, hands down towards the mat, standing split. So now you'll move here. Inhale, bend your left knee this time. Bring your right shin down to the mat for a primal squat. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, re-lift. Inhale, bend, shin to the mat. Exhale, lift. So finding your breath and your pace here, whether you want to move fast or slow, or maybe if you want a little more, you add in a handstand hop at the top. Take 2 more rounds wherever you're at. And then we'll meet in standing split. So in standing split, once again, maybe you work that left arm behind your calf, maybe your right arm too. One more breath here. Exhale, right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep wide overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let it go. Take a few breaths here. Maybe open up the mouth. Notice your heartbeat. Notice some of that heat that we built. And then come bring your feet mat width apart. Bend your knees for Malasana squat. So from Malasana, we're just gonna plop down to your booty, the mat. So extend both your feet out in front of you, Dandasana. So you can move the flesh of your seat towards the back of your room. And then inhale, lift your arms up, draw your belly up and in, and then exhale, fold. So either catch your feet or the mat or blocks, wherever you're at. Knees can be bent here. And then just a little dynamic movement wherever you're at. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hold here. Release head and neck. Let it go. I like to repeat the mantra. If you notice your mind is wandering, I love the mantra, inhale, let, and then exhale, go. So if you notice that you're getting distracted, just come back to that mantra, let go. One more breath here. Inhale, slowly rise up. And then place the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. So if you bring your feet in closer to your groin, you're gonna get more of a groin stretch. If you move your feet further away from you, it's gonna be more of an outer hip stretch. So whatever you'd like to do today. Inhale, lift up, spine tall, and then exhale, fold, forward, release. So one more breath here. Inhale, slowly walk up. Gently assist your knees back together. And then find Navasana boat pose. So once again, you're gonna find your sits bones. You can move the flesh of your seat. And then you're gonna lift your toes up. Knees can be bent, maybe straight. So inhale, boat pose. Exhale, lower, low boat. Hover your feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, Navasana. Exhale, low boat. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower, hold here. Flutter the legs up and down. Draw your belly in, your low back is pressed into the mat. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, boat pose, you got it. Inhale, and then exhale. Release your feet down towards the mat. Slowly lower all the way down to your back. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. So you'll come into 2 rounds of bridge pose here. A full wheel is in your practice. you can do that. Otherwise, if you're coming with me, plant the soles of your feet about 6 to 8 inches from your seat. Arms come alongside your body. And then inhale, lift your hips up. Imagine you're trying to squeeze a yoga block in between your knees so that they're not splaying out. Now think about releasing some of the work in your butt and lifting up more with your back. So puff your chest towards your chin. Beautiful. One more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. So we'll come into one more round. Inhale, lift your hips up. Bridge pose or full wheel. If full wheel's in your practice, you plant your hands right by your ears, lift up. One more breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. And then we'll finish with a pigeon pose on your back. So a figure four. So you're gonna place your right ankle on top of your left knee and thread your arms so you grab either behind your thigh or in front of your shin. Make sure your right toes are flexed, protecting your knee joint here. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, release. Slowly switch sides so that your left ankle is on top of your right knee. Grab a hold of your thigh or shin. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, release. Take any last movements your body needs before Shavasana. So maybe that's happy baby or shoulder stand. Or maybe you just come right into Shavasana. So when you're ready for Shavasana, taking up some space. Arms come wide, legs come wide. Let your body be heavy on the mat. Feel the earth support you. So I'll be here for the next couple minutes, and I'll leave you with a mantra to do while you're in Shavasana. So inhaling, I am worthy. Exhale, I am enough. So just practicing some self-affirmation here while you're in Shavasana. So letting your body rest, letting go of practice, and just soaking in all the benefits of this practice. Shavasana. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And if you want to stay in Shavasana longer, please do. It is 6:48, so if you do have somewhere to be, I understand. If you'd like to stay here, please do. If you want to close with me, then just slowly find some movement in your fingers and your toes. And then finding fetal position on one side. And then finding your way up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed. So we'll take a few last cleansing breaths together. So with your eyes closed, inhale. And then exhale something you want to let go of. Open up your mouth. So one more time, really think about something you want to let go of. Inhale, whatever this is. Exhale, open it up. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through practice via this online platform. If you'd like to unmute yourselves and give me any feedback or have any comments, please do. But thank you all so much for showing up. And once again, my name is Taylor, and I'll be teaching again next week. Thanks. Namaste.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, do you have any feedback? How was the volume and everything? Were you able to hear me pretty clear?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I just can't do yoga with a broken leg.
I know that, but
I tried a downward dog on a one leg, and then I thought, ooh, I better not take my chance.
yeah.
So I did a
Hi,
lot
Marty. I hope
sit-ups.
you feel better.
Thank you. How are you, Maddie?
I'm good.
Good. Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I
Good.
did.
Well, that's my first online, so
I know.
it's kind of hard. I kept having to creep to the computer and then come back, and then I'd get winded when I'm trying to like explain and do. So
Well, it took me.
No, it was really good, Taylor. No, it was a perfect balance.
okay, good. Did you
I
guys
had a
little...
hard time just getting into Zoom. I wanted it on my TV.
I know. Well, at
But
least
it didn't work. And I didn't know how to get my picture off. Otherwise, I would have not. Everybody, how do I get myself off? Because I didn't want people to watch me because I couldn't do half the things.
I don't know how to hide yourself. You can though.
Because I know Emily did.
Yeah.
Well, I got in a lot of good deep breaths and a lot of leg lifts.
Good.
Because that's all I can do.
Perfect. Maddie, how did you like that? Do you have any feedback?
I'll marinate on it and give you some feedback.
But did you like the class and the flow? Was it a good, like it wasn't
Yes.
too slow?
No, it was good. I like the dynamic movement and then going into one breath movements.
Sweet. Yeah, that's been like my new like thing since I've started teaching here. I'm like, I really like that. So yeah, I've been doing that.
I love it. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you guys. And if you have anything else, just message me, and thanks for showing up. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. That was fun. Thanks.
Good. Okay.
I'll just sit and watch you.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you later. I can figure out how to get out of this.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. You're just going to shut me out?
Bye.
Bye.